Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, everybody. How you doing? This is Mike, Kilo Oscar, 4 Papa Delta India. We are the eve of Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve, to be exact. How's everybody tonight? We got a bunch of people in here tonight. We got Iman is here saying Merry Christmas to me and Ed. Thank you, Iman. Dale's here, W5DSL. Ed is here, Whiskey 9, Uniform Sierra. Welcome, Ed. He's saying hi to everybody. And, we are just going to be showing. Oh, that's right. I got a Christmas present. I think you're going to like it. Now, as you know, I had an FT8 and I thoroughly love that radio. I'm debating right now if I'm going to sell that or sell my IC 7300. Why would I do that, you may ask? I think you see the answer. Can you see that screen? Do you know what that screen is? Yes. That is the screen from an ICOM 7610. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we now have an ICOM 7610. Is it used? Yes. Did I pay full price? No. I paid a very good price on a IC 7610, and I am giddy about it. I love my radio. So what am I doing with the 7610? We're going to switch over to this screen. You can't see me there because I have my camera shut off right now. I can turn it on. There I am in front of the rig control. Oh, I ought to adjust that, huh? Let me just go right here, press the Alt key down and do that. Now you can see, there I am. There's the rig control for the IC 7610. You see it on there, right there. I'll even shrink myself down so you can see it better. That is the rig control from Ham Radio Deluxe, running the 7610. So now you know. New radio, Christmas present to myself. I hope you like that. Where's the rig control now? Oh, here it is. Yeah, we can leave it on. So there's the rig control, and that's me. And just below me is the grid tracker, along with the call window. And on the left side of that rectangle is WSJTX. Right here. Here we go, right? Oh, that's not what I want. Right here is WSJTX, and this is the waterfall from WSJTX. Why the lines on the waterfall look like that, I don't know, because that's not what it looks like on my screen, but I guess this has to do with the frame rate. You're on 15 meters today, huh? You want me to switch over to 15? I'm on 10 right now. I could switch over to 15. It doesn't look like 15's got much traffic right now. Neither does 10. 20 right now looks pretty busy. What do you want to do, 20 or 15? You want to switch 15? Yeah, we'll go to 15. Yeah, that is one nice Christmas present. I agree. I totally agree. That is one damn nice Christmas present to myself. The fact I was able to get it so inexpensive compared to what it normally goes for, it's normally like $3,200. But it's an older technology, and this is one of the first units that was sold. This was sold in 2018 originally to one owner, and then the guy I bought it from sold it to me. So he had it about 2 years, he said. And so far, so good. Everything seems to be working just fine. So I'm having a good old time with it. We got 4 people watching right now. So what you're watching in the top left is the output of the... you want to do 20 meters? All right, I'll switch over to 20. We'll do a quick tune. Now, this is what I really love about this radio. I can change antennas from the radio. And what I do is, especially when I'm doing regular DX stuff, um, when I'm doing regular DX where I'm searching to talk and stuff, what's really nice about this radio, you can see it has two VFOs. I could put one VFO. Andy Crowley, how you doing? Good to see you here, Andy. Need to open up the receive band. I'm at 1.2. Oh, yeah, I am. I'm looking at the bandwidth, 1.2. That's not right. Now, let's see if I remember where to do that. No. Wrong dial. Key sweep pitch. Oh, that's CW stuff. We don't need that. What do I need to open it up to? 250? 3,000. That'd be better, right? Bandwidth 3,000. I knew I had a problem there. I'm just learning this radio, I got to tell you. By the way, before I forget, let me mention it again. We now have 15 signups to win the prizes I'm going to give away tomorrow night. And I'm out here basically hold the filter button on the right side. Okay. Oh, it's transmitting now. Wait for it to stop transmitting. Stop transmitting. I could just tell it the whole. Oh, I just got another QSO. Okay to that. All right, hold down. Hey, there we go. All right, so I got it on 3,000 now. That's better, right? Bandwidth is 3,000. Filter 2 is 1,200. Filter 3 is the narrow one. So we'll go to filter 1, wide open, 3,000. That better? Let me know, Ed. Yep, I got it. That look good now, Ed? Oh, I hit the wrong button. All right, there we go. All right, we're going. I haven't come to a... yeah, Ed was telling me I need to open up my receive. It was on 1.2. It is no longer on 1.2. It's on 3,000 now. And I can tell because the waterfall on WSJTX looks much, much better now. Let me just put my sensors in the right location. Hit enable transmit. All right. So, Iman saying hi to Andy. Good morning. Good afternoon, Iman. Hold the filter button on the right side. That's what I did. That's how I got that screen to come up. But I think we're good now. I think we're good now, Ed. So, yeah, we got 15 entries to win either all 3 courses on Ham Radio Prep, thanks to Ham Radio Prep, or you can win a premium subscription to World Radio League, good for 1 year for free. So, yeah, keep that in mind. That's what I'm giving away tomorrow night. Make sure you're there. We'll say, okay, also turn your RF squelch knob to the middle so you have gain, or turn it on. RFG is off. What do we got RF. Oh, yeah, look at that. Increase the gain. I turned it down just to get the waterfall look better. But okay, I see it. I see it now, baby. I have seen the light. Ed is saying hi to Andy Cowley there. Andy Cowley's like my favorite follower. Nothing personal, everybody. Although, Roger, tomorrow night, you're going to see me. I got a big surprise for everybody tomorrow night. I should show you how this looks on my desk. Let's go to this camera here. Still got my audio, right? Camera's not working, of course. It's on a wrong USB. There it is. Okay, so there you go. There is the camera that's on the 9700. Oh, I forgot. That's now taped down to the table. But look. Oh, that is the 7610 sitting on my desk right next to the 9700. This, I'm telling you, this is one hell of a radio. I'm enjoying it. This is what I'm going to do when I do live HF. This is how I'll do it. We won't have the WSJTX screen lit up, or we might just have the radio and the Ham Radio Deluxe logbook. Yeah, it totally understands. Let me see something. I'm going to switch, after this transmit cycle, I'm going to switch antennas. Ed is telling me there's a little hum when it transmits, and that makes sense. Because this is the 160 meter antenna. We'll go back to antenna 1. Hit tune. Do you hear the hum now, Ed? Is it worse, the same, not at all? You tell me. I'm transmitting now. I swapped antennas. I put it on antenna 1 instead of antenna 2, and I'm hoping antenna 1, I have a choke that was built for me by the 75 ohm ham up on the tower on that one. So do you still hear the hum? By the way, did you notice I had the tune on? All right, nothing now. Good. Okay, so the 80 meter off center fed, the choke is working. Good. So the RF interference ain't coming from that. That's because the last time I hit transmit, I was on the 160 meter end fed, and I have not installed a choke on that one yet. So I need to do that still. But I bet you if I switched to 40 meters, it would be worse. I should be switching to 40 meters soon because it's going to start getting dark out. If we look at the geochron, you can see the gray line is making its way towards me pretty rapidly. I'm the yellow dot just to the right. Like you can see, Maine is starting to see the sunset already. By the way, folks, we had the first day of winter this week, so the days are going to start getting longer. Yes, they're going to get longer. I love it. All right, so here we are on 20 meters, running FT8. W9RS, are you out there? You're not on there right now, are you? Whiskey 9 Uniform Sierra. All right, if you want a chance to win one of these two prizes I'm giving away tomorrow night, among other things, you're going to get to see me do a magic trick or 2 or 3. You're also going to see the gift that I was given by none other than Kilo Victor 4 India. So, yeah, look for me. I might even just try to talk on HF with. I did make one QSO with this already, which is pretty damn good. I don't think I have any noise reduction on. I just thought of that. Where do I see noise reduction on the screen? There. Okay. It's on. Oh, it does. It's not on the screen. It's just an LED on the button. Okay, that's how I know it's on. I just shut it off, which should help me get some more QSOs. Keep hearing a little fan come on. I think that's in the 7610. Yes, it will be blow your mind magic tricks. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. You will see some great magic tricks tomorrow night. And I don't mean pick a card, any card. No, I'm way past pick a card, any card. How about I make coins go from place to place? I might have to set up a separate stage for that, but I'm not worried about it. I can do it somehow. I'm so used to performing. I've performed everywhere. I'm actually thinking there's a comedy club in Daytona Beach that has open mic night every now and then. I might go down there and do a set just to hone my chops, get my chops a little back again. But man, isn't this a beautiful thing? Look at that screen. Ugh. Yeah, while it's transmitting. Well, this is coming on a little before or after. I'm hearing it. So yeah, thanks, Ed. Ed let me know that this 7610 does have a fan inside. All right, great. Good to know. So we are running FT8. Oh, I stopped transmit. I got to hit transmit. That helps me to be able to find it. I forgot to hit transmit. So there it is. It's transmitting right now. I have like no SWR. What I wanted to, Ed, since I got you, how do I put the two waterfalls on the screen side by side instead of up top and bottom? How do I do that, Ed? Since you know the 7610, I'm going to pick your brains. So yeah, Ed, how do I get the two waterfalls left and right instead of up and down? Like if I hit dual, they're up, they're one above and one below. I'm waiting for the answer, Ed. How do you make it go left and right instead of up and down? I don't want split. Take that out. Oh, it's changing the frequencies on me. Oops. What band were we doing? 20 meters. What? What's going on? What? Oh, retry. Man, I'm dropping these names left and right. What happens is if you email me with contest in the subject and you put your call sign and your name in there, so I get your email address, your call sign, and your name, and I make up one of these. Let's switch to this camera so you can see me. There you go. See that? There's Jeff, Kilo Foxtrot 4, Hotel Papa, Quebec. This is going to get put onto a card. The back of this peels off and it's sticky. And then I'm going to put them in a bucket and we're going to pull it out or a cup or something. I'll have them in there and we'll pull out the winners tomorrow night. 2 people are winning. We have 16 entries so far. So if you want to be in there, you never do that one, Mike. Okay. Well, let's learn together. Watch this. We're going to go to go here, and then we're going to go over here and go Hey Grok, on the ICOM 7610, what button do I hit to show the two waterfalls side by side instead of top and bottom? Hey Grok. It's not working. Grok, do you hear me?
Yep, loud and clear, Mike. Keep talking.
All right. How do I, on an IC 7610, how do I show the two waterfalls side by side instead of top and bottom?
Menu, Slide it from vertical to horizontal. Boom. 2 scopes left and right. Takes 1 flick. Done.
Well, that didn't work because if I hit scope, menu, scope, that's not it. That's not it. Oh, here it is. Here's how you do it. You ready? When you're on this screen, let's show you this screen that I'm working with right now. All right, on this screen, you see where it says EXPD stroke set? Hold that button down. Here comes the menu. All right, tells you the waterfall speed, stuff like that. We go down. This is on page 1 is right here. Marker point is carrier point, filter center, blah, blah, blah. That's what I have. Oh, averaging. I want to set that to 3. That's what I had on the 7300. All right, we go to the next page. Here, this one here. On page 3 of 3, right here, dual scope, over, under, or side by side. Bam. There we go. We did it. Now, why did I want to do that? I'll tell you why. Say I'm doing like, why did it change from USB to USB data? It didn't do data. All right, so if I hit dual watch, right, now I have the same, or I don't have the same thing in both windows. I forget how to do that, but you could just touch this. What I want to do is I want to have one VFO on one antenna, the other VFO on the other antenna. So when I'm doing sideband and talking, I can see the 2 signals and see which one's better and switch the one I'm talking on to that signal. That's why I wanted to do that. Now, we don't have to do it this high. We could do that. That looks good too. This way you get all your meters on the screen. And you can see, well, the noise level looks high because we're on FT8. But yeah, I like that. I like doing it that way. Right? What do you think? What do you think, guys? You like that? So there, Ed, now you know how to do it. You hold down the EXPD set, go to page 3 of 3, and change the dual scope to side by side. Dual scope auto select is on. And fixed edges, yeah, we'll leave that alone. We won't mess with that. But there you go, baby. Now, I'm wondering, I took the mouse off. Yeah, the mouse is only good for the scope area. If you want to click on a signal and connect to that. Right? So does that make sense, Ed? This way you can, if you have multiple antennas, you can see which antenna has the better signal and just switch the one you're talking on over to that antenna. It's like this is on antenna 1 and this is on antenna 1. But this one I can change to antenna 2. Oh, no, they're both still on antenna 2. Oh, I'll figure it out. I'm new. I'm just a rookie. All right, we're not transmitting, though, on FT8 right now, so enable transmit again. And now right away went into transmit. You can only transmit on the AVFO. That's one thing I have learned. But why did it switch back to USB and not USB data? Things I'm learning. So you guys send your applications in to get on the Christmas list so you can win a prize. I might surprise everybody with another prize that night. Right now I have 2 sponsored by Ham Radio Deluxe and World Radio League. There might be one sponsored by me. All right? If it is, you'll know about it tomorrow night. That might be one of the surprises I'm going to do. So do me a favor. Send me an email. Yeah, you do have a bigger view with the side-by-side. Yeah. If you're interested in winning one of my prizes, now, right now we got 16 entries. When I tell you there could be a radio involved, it's not going to be the 7300 or the FTDX10, but it might be an HT. So Tell your friends, share it, tell everybody, send me an email with your call sign and your name, and I will add you to the list, and we'll pull your name out of the hat and see if we can get you something. Maybe even a radio. Yeah, might be. It will be tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. That would be 2200 UTC, right? No, that would be 2300 UTC tomorrow night. So come on by, and maybe we'll do something together here, and you'll win something. We got 6 people watching right now. What a shame. I mean, really, tell everybody you know about this, because this way you can possibly win a nice prize. That's me right there. There's the geocon. You can see there's no satellites over me anytime soon. There's your 7610. You want to see your 7610? There it is. Ooh, baby. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna mess with this now. I'm learning little by little. You know what I learned that's really cool? The volume button on each VFO. All you got to do is push it in. It mutes that channel. So that's pretty good to know. Huh? Let's try one more. This is Worcester, Massachusetts. We're going to try to do FT8 to these guys. November 1, Oscar Quebec uniform. I'm calling you, baby. Oh, wait, there's W9. Oh, I got you. Ed, I got you in the book again. The last QSO was you. Got you. Got you in the book. Oh, so that's what you meant when you said, there's my 7610. I got you. Okay, we got you. Ed's in the book. Anybody else running FT8 trying to find me? I am on 20 meters right now, and it's starting to get dark out, so I might swap over to 40 or 12 or 15. Right now, 20 and 10 show the most activity. Let's just jump over to 10. The gray line's on its way here. We could travel along the gray line and maybe get someplace in Indonesia or something like that. All right. Moving right along. All right, we got you in the book, my man. So I made my first QSO on this. Guy was doing Parks on the Air this afternoon, and I talked to him on it, and I'm very happy the way it sounded. He was happy with me, heard me clear as a bell. I'm getting used to the receive on sideband. It's actually as good as the FTDX10. Don't quote me on that. It won't pass scientific muster, but to me, it seemed just as clear as the FTDX10, which means I'm sticking with this baby for a while. A long while. This 7610 is going to work like a charm, and I love ICOM, and yeah, it's pretty good. I'm very happy with it. What I got to do now is get the smaller ICOM speaker for the 9700, because I plugged in both outputs into the ICOM speaker that's made specifically for this radio, and I don't want to swap that around, so that's not connected to the 9700 anymore, the big speaker. But I'm sure that little speaker's like $59, right? Yeah. What the heck? Let's find out. Let's find out what that little speaker is. Oh, that's ham radio. What's really funny is, oh, here, ICOM 7760th, 60th year edition. Let's see, what is this going for? HRR discount price is $6,399.95. So $6,400 for that radio. Oh. See what I'm looking at? This is on Ham Radio Deluxe. Let's go to IC 7300. The Mark II is going for $1,500. If If you need to know, that's what I spent on this. Here's the speaker I need. $200. $200 for a frickin' tip ring speaker for my 9700. Well, I'm going to spend the money because I want it. Or I could. No, I can't put the 9700 into the other speaker with a Y adapter because then when one's sending the audio, it's going into the other radio. Can't do that. Okay, what do we got? The 7610 twin bandpass, and if the gain combo works great on pulling signals out of the muck. Also, I have the log antenna on the I guess you meant the receive antenna port on the back. Okay. You got to explain to me how that works. Ed, explain to me how that reference antenna works if you put it on the back. And what kind of antenna is it? And can I just put a loop on the ground? I've seen that. Josh did a video on that once. A loop on the ground as a reference loop. Anyway. All right, you got a good look at that, folks. Am I going to order this? No. I'm not going to order it. $200 is a ridiculous price. All right, I'm logged in. That's all my information. Next step, payment options. I'm so bad. I got to check out with PayPal. Yeah, I only got $218 in my Wells Fargo checking. How'd that happen? That's a checking account. I could use my savings account too, but all right, I'm not going to do it right now. Actually, I can go right here. Yep. We got more money. Oh, $218 is what it's going to cost. So let's go. No, we're going to do PayPal credit. No interest. That's what I bought the radio on, so hopefully I don't have any interest on the radio either. Good, the order went through. Bing, da-ding, da-ding. They're going to ship it from Winter Springs. I'm going to get it. Ooh, baby. All right, you just watched me piss away some money. I better get off the computer. Yep. My purchase just came in on my watch from HRO. All right. All right, baby. Look, we got no satellites coming up. Look at this. SO50 hasn't been heard. It's only going to be 8 degrees, so we're not going to go there. This is what I'm looking at up here on the right. I did make some contacts today. All right. Ed, I'm going to have to call you because I don't exactly know what that means. So you can tell I'm a newbie with this radio, can't you? All right, so we're over here. We're still doing our thing. We got WSJTX still going strong. Just got an email that's telling me that my order just went through. Yep. That's Trump saying hi, progressive. Oh. I got to do some work. I don't think that's going to be good for much long. PayPal. Bingo. Paid HRO. And my new speaker's coming, and it's going to go right there, right? Oh, you can't see me. I can't see me. It's going to go just to the left of the 9700 over there. And the one for the for the 7610 is over there. All right. What I like about the one for the 7610, you have filters in there, high and low cut filters. You could choose input A or B, whichever one you want to listen to. You could just turn it off. You could plug your headphones in there too. So lots to do there. I do have a jack on the front of the radio for headphones, which is what I'm going to use. But anyway, there you go. We're running some QSOs. We got Ed in the QSO. This N1. Let's start all over again. That guy was not responding to me. If we go up here, you see where my mouse is now? Up on Ham Radio Deluxe up here. See the green? On that green, those are everybody calling CQ. CE3GC, I have never talked to. He's in Chile. We're going to double click on that. And if you notice, it loaded it right into WSJTX. If you look below where you see me, you can see it's loaded into WSJTX. And now it's going to call Charlie Echo 3 Golf Charlie. It's going to call it right now. This is Ham Radio. I'm sorry. Ham Radio Deluxe has got version 9 of the logbook in it. That's the newest thing. That was the hardest thing they were redesigning, was the logbook. The easiest thing's probably going to be the rig control and stuff like that. They've been talking about changing all this stuff for years, and Mike finally got on the ball, and he's got it moving. He's got it moving right along. It wasn't for lack of trying that it hadn't been done yet, but he was busy. So anyhow, he's doing it now, and Ham Radio Deluxe is growing on me more and more. If you notice, there was a time I was frustrated with it, but you see what's happening right now? I'm sending out UDP messages, multitasking, because it's going to Ham Radio Deluxe. It's going to Grid Tracker 2. So yeah, the WSJTX version 3.0 is a great version. It took all the best stuff from WSJTX, improved, and added it into this. Ergo, the dark mode. It did the dark mode. It does. Notice over here, you see where you type, when you click on a call sign, it loads it in over here. This first thing, TX1, is basically just sending your grid square again, but you don't need to, because you already sent your grid square when you called CQ. So they know what grid square you have. Now, what they do is, if you double click on this TX1, it'll skip that. But in the previous versions, you had to go in there every time you opened up the program and double click on this TX1 in order to get it to start with giving out the signal report. This one, you don't have to do that. It automatically remembers, and it just stays outside of the first one. You notice it's not highlighted. I don't have to tell it that every time I open the program. It does it once, and it remembers it. I'm changing call signs. I was trying to get that guy in Chile, and he decided to answer WF1B. We'll come back to him later. AK4FL. Oh, that went by fast. AH6HY. That's Hawaii. I'm picking up Hawaii. Oh, my God. Kenny the Dragon says, getting him on the left channel, by the way. Who are you getting on the left channel? I'm looking at PSK Reporter right now, and in the last 15 minutes, the most signals are on 40 meters, then followed, that was 1,900 signals on 40. If you notice, the gray line is right over me right now, so we're going to switch over to 40 meters. And we're going to take this guy out and enable transmit. Let's just do a tune. It's low, but I think I can make it lower. Let's tune. Yeah, it's pretty good. Switch to the other antenna and do a tune. Yeah, you got to retune the other antenna. Yeah, now we got a nice low SWR. And we can switch to the other antenna, and now we're on the 80-meter off center fed. There you go. And you can see where the gray line is. If you look right here, gray line's making it to me. It's starting to get dark out. If we look at the antenna tower, oh, where's the antenna? It's not on. I didn't have it on. Yep, here it is. You can see it's starting to get dark outside. I'll show you just the antenna. Oh boy, there it is. I find it. Okay, we could change this to, let's go to front right view. Yeah, you can see it's starting to get dark out. My Christmas decorations have already opened up. You can see that on there, right? You can see the sky is starting to change a little. The darkness is seeping in. And there's the gray line. It's right there. All right. Well, I think I did enough here for tonight. Don't forget, in order to be in on the prize tomorrow night, and I am telling you right now, there is another prize. Besides these two, I've added another prize, and you will be thrilled when you find out it is a. I'm not going to tell you. You'll find out tomorrow night. Yeah. You will find out tomorrow night. Nice prize, though. It's a radio. I'm telling you right now, I'm giving away a radio tomorrow night. So if you have not entered, yes, you'll gain a minute a day from now on. About a minute a day you'll gain, and the days are getting longer again. So thank God the worst of the winter is over. For us in Florida, we had, I think, 2 days where it went down to 30-something degrees. And I think that's it. I don't think we're going to have winter anymore. All right. Send me an email with contest in the subject. Also, your name and your call sign. Send it to me. KO4PDI at 1791.com. Send me that email, and I will make sure you get noticed. And you will be in the pot to win either ham radio prep, all 3 courses for life, free, World Radio League for 1 year, the premium membership, and an HT that you may or may not be able to do satellites with. I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. All right. What is he saying here? You hope not here. We're across the lake from Buffalo. Oh God, you got to be freezing. No, we don't have. Well, we have real winter. We go through the winter solstice and all that other fun stuff, but our really bad nights get into the 40s. The when they call out the National Guard, as if it goes down to the 30s. If it's in the 50s, it's winter, but it ain't that bad. We can handle it. Like last night, it was 49 degrees overnight, and it was 75 during the day, which is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. No humidity. Absolutely. You would love it. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to see me do a couple of QSOs on FT8 here. Do me a favor. If you would like me to get on here and do HF and we talk to each other on HF, that would be cool. We could do that. Now they got this cool radio. All right. In that case, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, remember what I always say. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, all right? At least not without me. Give me a call. We'll do it together. Okay? Merry Christmas, everybody. Christmas Eve we are today, and tomorrow will be Christmas Eve, and tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern, 2300 UTC, be back here. We're going to be giving away prizes, doing magic tricks, and talking radio. So remember that. KO4PDI 73, everybody. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, at least not without me. All right? Take care. 73.